She's like a little harbor sail. She's all sea.
I know, she's like an otter. She's like a little otter. Okie doke. Let's do this. Yeah, she likes to be like on top of, you know.
It's not working.
Hi. What's your name? Have I met you? I don't know if I met you. I have your outfit in my trunk. Remind me after. Oh. Hi, Kirsten. All right, friends. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here. I don't really have any announcements. So let's just do the thing. Just do some yoga. Let's start lying down today, just for fun. So go ahead and lie down. Now that you got up and comfortable. So as you lie down, if it would feel good, you could stretch your arms overhead and your legs long. Or maybe it would feel good to hug your knees in and just kind of rock side to side a little bit. Also, it might feel nice to give yourself a little temple massage or forehead massage. So any little bits and pieces of movement that call to you. And then eventually, just find any position on your back that feels like you can rest and relax and be comfortable. And then once you've settled in physically, just close your eyes and see if you can really allow yourself to arrive here, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally and energetically. So letting go of everything that goes on out there in the world for now, and just feel the weight of your body on the ground. Feel the air around you, the space around you. Notice sounds. Notice inside your body, what's going on inside. So not just physical sensations, but also energetically, how are you? And emotionally, what's going on? So is there anything present that you can notice just in your own inner world? Without trying to change or fix or control anything, just notice what's there. So you can even just start to notice your thoughts as they come and go. And then start to pay more attention to your breath. If you want, you can visualize your breath. Just use your imagination and see your breath in some way flowing through you. If you're not a visual person, just feel into the expansion of each inhale and the letting go, the contraction of each exhale. And with this extra awareness on your breath, we'll take 3 deep breaths together. So next time you breathe in, just fill up as big as you can. And then hold in fullness. Keep holding, but see if you can relax and soften around your held breath just a little bit. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, let it out. Ah. Very nice. Do that a couple more times. So inhale, fill all the way up. Hold. Let that breath circulate around inside of you, every little space. This time, maybe take an extra little sip of air if you can. And then open your mouth, great big sigh, let it out. Good. And one more time. So biggest inhale you're taking all morning long. Hold in fullness. And this one we're going to hold a little bit longer. So keep holding. See if you can soften, relax around your held breath just a little bit. Keep holding. And if you can, this time 2 extra sips. Hold for just one last moment. And then open your mouth and let it out. Good job. Seal your lips now and start to cultivate ujjayi breath. So in and out through your nose. A little constriction in the back of your throat. So start to create that little whisper noise, that oceanic sound as you breathe in and out. So each inhale, you feel your entire upper body expand. Breath comes all the way down from your diaphragm. Each exhale, your entire upper body contracts and hugs in towards midline. The very end of each exhale, your belly button draws towards your spine. You feel that connection to your center. So lots of awareness on your breath, lots of intention and attention on your breath. Staying connected to ujjayi. Everybody draw your knees towards your belly and just find a little rock from side to side. Give your low back a nice little massage against the ground. And after a few rocks, let both of your knees fall over to your right side. Either extend your left arm out to your left or cactus your left arm against the ground. Just a nice supine spinal twist. Notice how it feels. See if you can keep your shoulders and your heart square towards the sky, open towards the sky. See if you can continue to feel your breath move all the way down into your low belly and your low back. Continue to take your exhales all the way to emptiness. Good, everybody. And in your next breath or two, slowly find your way to the other side. So as you come through center, you might take a little rock. You might give your knees a big squeeze. Take a moment to neutralize. And then knees go left. Right arm reaches out to the right. And you're welcome to scoot your hips around if needed. Gaze up or over your right shoulder, whatever feels best on your neck. Just focus on breathing all the way down the length of your spine, the length of your torso, all the way to empty with your exhales. And then from this place, you can choose. You can either just roll over onto your left side, fetal position, and use your arms to guide yourself up. Or you can come back to center and start to rock and roll a few times forward and back along your spine. Take a few rocks, a few rolls, and then eventually we're going to meet up in a tabletop position. So when you're ready, just rock all the way up across your ankles and roll over your feet. Coming to hands and knees. From hands and knees, any movement that calls to you. So just intuitively move. No right or wrong. You can start, if you don't know where to go, you can start with cat-cows. And then see if you can get a little more creative from there. If you feel like sitting back into a child's pose, just taking some grounding breaths in child's pose, go for it. Maybe it feels nice to come all the way forward like you're in cobra or up dog. Feel that opening through your heart and your front body. You want to stretch through your forearms or your wrists. You could spin your fingers out or back, or even flip your palms up towards the sky. Just feel around. Notice, how is your spine today? How are your shoulders and your hips? How about your hands and your feet? So lots and lots of ways to explore from this position. See if you can find space that you didn't even know was there. Give yourself about 3 to 5 more rounds, just moving in this way. And then eventually our destination is downward facing dog. So in your own time and in your own way, you can start a transition back to down dog. Good job, everyone. Once you're in downward facing dog, just keep exploring, keep feeling around. So maybe the exploration is mostly inside your body. There's very little movement outside, and you're just making little micro adjustments. Maybe bigger movements. Maybe you want to reach one leg up and then the other. You can pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side. And see if you can feel in your down dog. Feel your hands as your strong foundation. So spread your fingers wide. And grip the ground with the pads of your fingertips. Imagine you're pulling energy up from the earth and moving it through your arms and your side bodies and your spine. Feel a connection to your strong core. So if possible, you use your core in down dog to lift you up out of your arms, out of your wrists and your hands. So you've probably heard me say it if you come to my classes. Say it all the time, but imagine there's an invisible rope attached to your belly button and it's pulling up and tugging towards the top corner of the back wall. So feel that lift. And then use your big, spacious breath to support you from within. So big inhalations that make you feel light and buoyant, and long, strong exhalations that connect you back to your center, your intrinsic strength. Your poses look really good. Nice down dogs, you guys. Take one more inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, gaze to the top of your mat, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, come into a halfway lift. Inhale and lengthen. And exhale, bow and fold. Do that just one more time. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, spine parallel to the ground. Get all the rounding out of your back. Nice, James. Exhale, fold. And then this time, we'll take it all the way up. So you can roll if you want, or reverse swan dive. Inhale your arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Just flow with your breath for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, dive down, nice and easy. So see if you can traction out your spine as you dive, then fold in. Beautiful. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. Nice, Kirsten. Exhale, bow, and let it go. And then press into your feet, connect to your strong core, and rise back up. Inhale, arms extend. Maybe you gaze up. And hands to heart center, exhale. Very nice. We'll take that one more time. Inhale, reach up. See if you can take the entire length of your exhale to dive down slowly. And you're perfectly welcome to bend your knees, especially if you feel it in your low back. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you exhale, let it go. Bow deeply all the way to empty. Root into your feet, connect to your center, rise. Inhale, arms overhead, big full body stretch. And exhale, hands to your heart. All right, inhale, reach up. And then pause here, interlace your fingers and flip your palms up to face the sky. So press up through your palms. Take one more inhale and see if you can get even longer, even taller. Then as you exhale, hips go left as your upper body goes right. Inhale through center and take it to the other side as you exhale. Think of a crescent moon and try to create that with your body. Inhale, center, one more time each way. Exhale, upper body goes right, hips sway left. And inhale, center. Exhale, other side. One more time, all the way to empty in your breath. Inhale, center. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back now and interlace your fingers there. Roll your shoulders back and down. Shoulder blades squeeze towards your spine. If you can, start to reach your hands back. And only if you want to, press your hips forward, create a little back bend. So puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. Nice, Shauna. Stay here for one more great big inhalation. Imagine you're breathing into the front of your heart. And as you exhale, keep your clasp, dive down into your forward fold. Let your neck relax at the bottom. Let your head be heavy. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. See if you can use your core strength to lift your butt up towards the sky. And then see if you can possibly use the mobility in your shoulders to lift your knuckles a little bit higher. Yes, awesome, you guys. Nice, James. Take one more big inhale here. Good, Devin. And then exhale, hands to your low back. Release your clasp. Let your arms hang down. Give them a little shaky shake. Maybe give your head a little shake. Inhale, halfway lift position, realign. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. So top of your push-up. Take just one inhale as you push the ground away and really find your strength. Exhale, strong straight line, lower all the way to your belly. Let's find a Sphinx pose this morning. So bring your forearms to the ground, elbows under your shoulders, forearms parallel, and then push into the ground with the belly of your forearms. And imagine you're trying to drag your body forward. Imagine you're trying to drag your heart through your shoulders. Little tone in your low belly. So draw your belly button in and up rather than trying to press your belly towards the ground. See if you can feel more length in your low back. Press through your shoelaces and try to spread your toes and even press through your toenails. Take one more big inhale here. And then as you exhale, release. If you want another heart opener, you're welcome to take it. Eventually, just find your way back to down dog. Do it mindfully. Once you're there, reconnect to your Ujjayi breath. Can you still feel it and can you still hear it? All right, friends, from your down dog, inhale, right leg to the sky. If you want, you can open your hip or explore in your own way. If you'd rather, you can just keep your hips square and feel into the length and strength and power through your right leg. Nice, you guys. Keep both hands rooted and stay connected to your strong core. So use your core to lift you out of your hands. Take one more inhale. Try not to let your hips drop as you exhale, right knee towards your nose, and then step forward softly, low lunge. Take a moment and just move your legs in any way you want. So maybe back knee comes down, maybe you work your front leg towards straight or open through your front hip. Yeah, good. So just feel into your legs. And then if your back knee is not already on the ground, set it down gently. Everybody bring your hands up to your front thigh. If you have a really short stance in your legs, you're gonna feel stuck like you have nowhere to go. So you might walk your front foot a little further forward. See if you can start to lean forward like you wanna sit your right butt cheek on your right heel. At the same time, push down through your right heel. Imagine you're trying to drag it back and up towards your right butt cheek. So there's muscle energy in your legs. And then you can choose to stay here or take your left arm to the sky. As you reach up, Draw navel to spine and feel the support of your lowest, deepest abdominals, like you have a brace around your middle. So you shouldn't feel this in your low back. You can stay here or take both arms to the sky. Lift your heart and maybe lift your gaze. Good. See if you can lean forward, right butt cheek towards your right heel. Nice, Kate. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands to the earth. Lift your back knee up. Standing split. So right foot is your foundation, left leg lifts. Think of it as a one-legged forward fold. So let your neck relax, let your head be heavy. Left foot is active, so feel all the way up into your left toes. See if you can spread them out or wiggle them around. Nice job, everyone. Take one more inhale. Maybe lift your left leg just a teeny tiny bit higher. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. And give your right leg a little shake out or kind of pedal out your heels. Next time you breathe in, spinal extension. Exhale, fold and bow. And then root through your feet and rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Good breathing. Inhale, reach up, interlace fingers, flip your palms up. Exhale, sway your hips left, upper body goes right. So just like we did before, inhale through center. Other side, exhale. Inhale, center. One more time each way. Exhale. And inhale, realign. Exhale, other side, last time. Inhale, center, and this time as you exhale, just cactus your arms and see if you can pop up your heart, open up. Little baby back bend, inhale, re-extend, realign, reach. And exhale, stick your butt up behind you, slow dive down, forward fold. Beautiful, halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back to plank. Move through your vinyasa however you would like. Find your way to down dog. All right, inhale, left leg to the sky. And if you want, you're welcome to explore a little bit. Open your hip, maybe circle out your ankle or even draw circles with your knee. Strong hands, strong core, big deep breaths. Nice, Barb. Take one more inhale in your three-legged dot. And try not to let your hips sink. Exhale, knee towards your nose. You're on your back, tippy toes. Step forward softly. Take a moment to just feel around. Move however you want to on this side. Nice job, everyone. Couple more rounds. And then bring your back knee down if it's not already. Bring your hands up to your front thigh. And again, if you have a short stance in your legs, you're gonna feel stuck, like you can't really go anywhere. So you might walk your front foot further forward and then see if you can start to lean forward like you wanna sit your left butt cheek on your left heel. And at the same time, push down with your left heel. Imagine you're trying to drag it back and up towards your left butt cheek. Yes, good. Stay here or right arm to the sky. So feel that length in your right side. And rather than flaring your ribs forward, imagine you're knitting your front ribs together, toning through your lowest, deepest abdominals. Stay here or both arms reach up, Anjaneyasana. See if you can sit a little lower, a little deeper. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. One more big inhale, breathe all the way up into your fingertips. And as you exhale, hands come down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, standing splits. So left foot is your base, right leg lifts. Yes, very nice. See if you can keep energy moving all the way up into your right toes. So spread them apart, wiggle them around and feel them. Relax your neck. And feel your core engaging to help hold and support you. Big, spacious breaths. Your hands are there to help with balance, but you don't have to put much weight in your hands. Nice job, you guys. Good poses. Take one more inhale. See if you can lift your right leg a teeny tiny bit higher. Jana, and then exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Set your right foot down. Take a moment, maybe fake out your left leg, pedal out your heels, whatever feels good to you. Inhale to a halfway lift position, realign. Exhale, bow and fold. And then take it all the way up, rise. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, this time inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, sit back into chair pose, fierce pose, Utkatasana. So weight is in your heels. See if you can pick up your toes, spread them. So feel the aliveness in your feet. Make sure your knees aren't coming forward, but instead your butt is reaching back. And rather than flaring your ribs forward, navel to spine, feel that brace around your middle, supporting your low back. Yes, good. See if maybe you can sit just a tiny bit lower. And if you feel your neck, like your neck is straining, then bend your elbows, see if that helps. Take one more round, your lowest point. And then very end of your exhale, let it go, forward fold. Halfway lift position, breathe in and lengthen. Nice, Pam. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Pause in your plank. We'll take a side plank. Right hand is your foundation. So roll onto the baby toe edge of your right foot. Feet can be stacked or staggered. Keep your right foot really active. So like you're karate kicking the ground with the outside of your right foot. If you want to bring your right knee or even your right forearm down to modify, please feel free. If your right knee is not on the ground, then lift your hips as high as you can. Nice, Dante. So see if you can create a rainbow or an art shape with your body. Use your right side abdominals here. Awesome, Jane. Maybe reach your left arm forward. Maybe float your left leg up. Find your personal fullest expression. Awesome, Chris. Take one last deep breath. And then slowly come back to plank or modified plank. Inhale at the top of your push-up. Push the ground away. Exhale all the way to your belly, strong straight line. Start in just a baby cobra, so stay low. Use the strength in your back to lift your heart. See if you can feel into your lower body. Press down through your pelvis, press down through your shoelaces, spread your toes, and press down through your toenails. Now keep that. Float your hands up and reach your hands back. So see if you can reach back without lifting your legs. As soon as you lift your legs, your glutes start to take over. So see if you can feel your strong back muscles. Use them to lift and open through your heart. Feel them hug around your spine. It helps me personally if I bend my elbows and try to squeeze them together behind my back. So see if you can feel your mid-back muscles fire. Take one more inhale, lift, lift, lift. Yes, and then release and let it go. Take a moment, maybe rock your hips side to side or even windshield wiper your shin side to side. And then in your next couple breaths, downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Hey, Samantha. All right, friends, from your down dog, inhale, take your right leg to the sky. And this time, everybody open your right hip, bend your knee, and reach your knee out and up. So see if you can feel your outer right butt cheek. It's called your medial glute. See if you can feel it firing to create this action. So rather than sinking into your left hand or left shoulder, this action comes from your right hip. Take one more inhale, maybe lift your right knee a little bit higher. Awesome, Kathy. And then exhale, right knee, left elbow. So a little twist across your body. Yes, beautiful. Inhale back up. See if you can open your hip again. Learn to articulate through your hip joint. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Aim high on your arm. Don't let your butt sink. Inhale back up. Open your hip one more time. And then exhale, knee towards your nose. Curl in. Step through softly. And this time we'll take it into a high crescent lunge. So rise as you are ready. High on the ball of your back foot, strong through your back leg. So try to get your back leg straight and energetically hug in. So front hip draws back hip draws forward. Your legs feel really stable. And with your strong, stable foundation, you can then feel into your expression of this posture through your upper body. So you don't have to do anything different or fancy, but whatever you're doing, it's on purpose. You're aware of it. You can feel it. So what are you doing with your hands? What are you doing with your face and your gaze? Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, turbo lunge. So bend your elbows, bend your back knee to a hover. Great place to stay. Or work a little baby back bend. Squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades towards each other. And imagine you're even trying to press them through to the front of your heart. Keep that tone in your belly to support low back. Yes, beautiful. Take one more round. Awesome, Tammy. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Reach up, straighten your back leg. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. We'll move into a revolve lunge. So left hand stays down, right arm to the sky. Good. Strong legs. So unless you're modifying and bringing your back knee down, back leg is strong. Imagine you're trying to drag your right hip back, but at the same time, right knee is magnetized to your left armpit. Breathe into your low belly and your low back. And as you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit further. Really nice, everybody. Take just one last breath. Awesome, Courtney. Release at the bottom of your exhale. Walk your hands over to the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Wide-legged forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. And exhale, either work your fold or explore and play in your own way. Whatever calls to you. You know, make this a little more restful, or you can challenge yourself. Wherever you are at, your breath is right there with you. Good job. Last couple of rounds, you can exhale out your mouth if you'd like. Ah. All right, come back to a halfway lift with your hands or your fingertips on the ground. Crawl your hands to the top of your space, back to low lunge. And then from low lunge, warrior three with your fingertips on the ground or hands on blocks or a block. So walk your hands forward and lift your back leg. So think of this not as standing splits, not like you're in a forward fold, but spine parallel to the ground like you're in a halfway lift. Hips level, hips square. And then we're going to keep our left hand where it's at. See if you can reach your right arm to the sky, revolved half moon. Yes, keep your back leg strong. Squeeze through your inner thighs. See if you can open through the right side of your heart. Maybe even gaze up at your right hand. Awesome, you guys. Take one last deep breath. End of your exhale, let that go. Forward fold, top of your space. Left foot can come down. Shake it out, pedal it out. Inhale, halfway lift, realign. And then exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet out to the width of your yoga mat. Heels in, toes out. Come down into Malasana, low squat. So elbows to your inner knees or inner thighs. Hands to your heart center or whatever works best for you. Try to stay rooted through your heels if possible. And then notice if you rock onto the inner edges of your feet, try to press into the outer edges as well. If your heels are down, see if you can pick up your toes and spread them apart. And send your breath all the way down into your low belly, all the way down into your hips and your pelvis. Soften through your face and your jaw. So good, everybody. Last couple breaths. And then end of your next exhalation, just bring your fingertips to the ground, lift your hips to the sky. Heel toe your feet in however you like them. Big toes touch.
or hips width distance. One more time, halfway lift, realigning. Breathe in and exhale to fold and bow. Take it all the way up to stand. Inhale, your arms extend, big full body stretch. And hands to your heart center, exhale. All right, inhale, reach up, high mountain. Exhale, chair pose. Once again, sit back. So you can stay in your chair. Please, if you have knee issues, probably best option is to stay in your chair pose. Otherwise, here's the invitation. Bring your arms parallel to the ground, lift to your tiptoes. And then from here, this is called awkward chair. Squeeze through the tops of your thighs and see if you can slowly bring your hips all the way down towards your heels. Keep squeezing. Yes, good. And then all the way up, high mountain, maybe staying on your tiptoes. So everybody rise, reach up, breathe in here. And as you exhale, maybe stay on your tiptoes, slow dive down, stick your butt out and use your core to help you balance. Yes, beautiful. Heels on the ground as you lift halfway. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. And then this time, side plank on your left side. So left hand is your base, roll onto the baby toe edge of left foot. Please feel free to bring your left knee down or your left forearm down. And try to use your left side obliques as best you can. So rather than your hips sinking down, lift your hips up. Feel that strength in your left side. So the higher you lift your hips, the less you are going to hold this pose in your shoulder and your wrist joint. Maybe right arm reaches forward. Feel the length of your right side. Maybe right leg even floats up. As it floats up, lift your hips higher. Take one last huge breath. Awesome, Tammy. And then slowly and mindfully come back to plank or modified plank, top of your push-up. Inhale to push the ground away. And exhale, slowly lower to your belly. Just like we did before, start in your baby cobra, nice and low. This time, float your hands up, reach your hands back. Float your feet up, reach your toes back, but try not to spread your legs wide. So hug in towards midline with your inner thighs. Even imagine you're trying to rotate your inner thighs in and up towards the ceiling. Yes, use your strong back muscles to lift your heart higher. And then can you feel your breath moving all the way down into your belly? Beautiful. Take one more inhale, lift, lift, lift. And release as you exhale. Take a moment to rest. You could rock your hips a little bit, windshield wiper your shins a little bit. Breathe down into your low back. And then however you'd like to get there, next couple breaths. Downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So reconnect, recommit, feel it and hear it. Inhale, extend your left leg to the sky. Nice, Tiffany. Peel your left hip open. So bend your knee, reach your knee out and up. Awesome, Barb. Feel your outer left butt cheek, squeeze and engage to create this action. Yeah, so both hands stay rooted, both shoulders stay strong. One more inhale, active through your left foot. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, that little twist across your body. Get as close as you can. Nice, Callie. Inhale, back up, open your hip again. Exhale, left to left. So aim as high as you can on your left arm. Very nice. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open your hip one more time. And then exhale, knee towards your nose. Your hip should still be high in the air. There's plenty of space in front of you. Step through. Rise to crescent lunge. So strong, powerful legs. Nice, Samantha. Energetically hug in. Front hip draws back, back hip draws forward. So your legs are stable. Structure of the pose. Then your upper body is your expression of the pose. So whatever you're doing with your arms, with your hands, with your gaze, with your face, you feel it. It's on purpose. There's energy flowing into every little space. Take one more inhale, reach up. Nice, Sue. And then exhale, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. So your back shin is now hovering above the ground. Stay right here or work a little baby back bend. So bottom tips of shoulder blades squeeze, curl open. And it's a curling open, not a leaning back. So it's not coming from low back, it's coming from mid and upper back. One more round. Nice, Kirsten. Inhale, back to crescent lunge. Reach up. See if you can straighten your back leg. And then exhale, hands come down. Revolved lunge. Right hand on the ground or a block. Left arm to the sky. Twist. Nice, Paul. So keep your spine long. If you're gazing at the back of the room, maybe try gazing straight to the side of the room or even slightly forward. So with your gaze, encourage length in your spine. And then inner thighs are hugging in, left butt cheek, left hip is drawing back. But at the same time, left knee is magnetized to your right armpit. Awesome, Jill. Take 2 more breaths and use your exhales to twist a little further from the inside. So I don't have to see it, but you feel it, that wringing out sensation. Nice work, everybody. End of your next exhale. Slowly release. Take your hands over to the long edge of your yoga mat. Right long edge. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Inhale to a halfway lift. And then exhale. Once again, you can either fold or play around, explore in your own way. Maybe you'll feel like taking a headstand. Maybe you feel like twisting or skandasana. Maybe you bend your knees and straighten your legs a few times. So lots of options, lots of ways to feel into your legs and your hips and your hamstrings. See if you can notice where you're holding the weight in your feet. Try not to rock back into your heels and lock out your knees. Keep your weight just slightly forward. Especially if you're working the forward fold, feel that connection to your strong core, lifting your sit bones up towards the sky. As your sit bones lift higher, crown of your head gets closer to the ground. Awesome, Jonna. Take about 2 more breaths. All right, next time you breathe in, spinal extension, halfway lift, fingertips or hands on the ground. So bend your knees as much as you need. Crawl your hands to the top of your space, low lunge. And then from your low lunge, crawl your hands forward, back leg floats up. So not like standing splits, but try to create a halfway lift in your spine, nice and long. Hips square, inner thighs face each other. And then moving into revolved half moon. Your right hand stays where it's at. Left arm reaches up. Open up through the left side of your heart. Keep pressing back with your back foot. Nice, Dante. Keep your back leg strong and powerful. Awesome, Kate. See if you can twist a little further by using your exhale. One last round. So good. Let it go. Forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Right foot comes down. Pedal it out. Shake it out. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Ardha Uttanasana. And exhale, fold. Once again, walk your feet out wide to the width of your mat. Spin your heels in, toes out. Come down into your low squat, Malasana. And this time, only if you want to, we'll add a twist. So left arm reaches out and then right arm reaches up. Maybe gaze up at your right hand. If the bind is in your practice, you're welcome to take it here. Take about 2 more rounds on this side. And then after those 2 more rounds, just slowly release and switch to the other side. So right arm out, press arm into leg, leg into arm. Use that as leverage to open. So reach up with your left arm, maybe gaze up. Yeah, bind, welcome if you want to take it. Keep your heels down. Try not to roll into the inner edges of your feet. Press into outer edges as well. When you feel pretty even on both sides with this twist, let it go. And then everybody, fingertips to the ground, hips to the sky. Heel toe your feet in, hips width distance or big toes touch. Up to you. Halfway lift 1 more time. Breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. And root through your feet, rise all the way up, big stretch, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. All right, inhale, reach up. Pause here. Right foot is your foundation. Bend your left knee, left heel towards your butt behind you. And then reach your left hand back and grab your left foot. So you could stay here and just work this quad stretch, play with your balance, hug in with your inner thighs, tone your belly, or dancer pose. Bring your left hand to the big toe edge of your left foot. So your left shoulder is open, little micro bend in your right leg, and start to hinge forward. As you hinge forward, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, and try to lift your heart like you're doing cobra pose. Spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Yes. Take one more full round in your dancer pose. See if you can stay balanced on your right foot, super slowly, standing staff pose. So come back towards center and then left knee in front of your body, arms reach up. Yes, flex your left toes back and active. If you want more, you can extend your left leg forward. One more big inhale. Slow motion, low lunge. So left toes to the back of your mat. See if you can touch fingers and toes down at the exact same time, softly. And then once you've landed in low lunge, bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. Walk your right foot out wide. Bring your back knee down. Let your hips melt down. Heart lifts up. So please feel free to stay here. Or option, left hand stays down, right arm reaches back. Bend your left knee, grab hold of your foot. And then once you've got your foot, you can start to work this. So maybe your right knee opens and your heart opens. I like to come down to my left forearm. So pet grabs its tail, your variation, or wherever you want to stop and just breathe. And if you are in that bound variation, see if you can feel your right shoulder opening and your heart opening. So right shoulder isn't rolling forward, it's opening up. Take about 2 more breaths wherever you're at. Yes, so nice, you guys. All right, slowly unwind. Bring your hands to the ground. And then lift your back knee up. Work your right foot back so you'll be in a plank position. Inhale at the top of your push-up, push the ground away. Exhale all the way to your belly. Baby cobra, just like we've been doing. Start in your baby cobra, then float your hands up, reach your hands back, float your feet up, reach your toes back, locust pose. Stay here, or this time, invitation to interlace your fingers, and then use your big fist to lift your heart even higher. Hug in with your inner thighs. Open through the front of your heart. Breathe all the way down into your belly. Lift, lift, lift. Active through your feet. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Take a moment. Again, you can rock your hips side to side, windshield wiper shins. And then in your next couple breaths, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Peel your right hip open, bend your knee, reach it out and up. Stay here, or option to flip your dog. Right foot comes down behind you. Right arm reaches forward. Little tone in your belly supports low back. Curl open. Breathe down to your belly. One more inhale if you're in the back bend. So nice. Exhale, come back, 3-legged down dog. Extend your right leg high. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, right foot to the top of your space. Warrior 1. I hardly ever teach warrior 1. Back heel pivots down, rise up. So your back foot, it's not parallel to the back edge of your mat like warrior 2. Left toes face slightly forward, slightly out to the left. And personally, I like my feet on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward, and feel that connection to your strong center. So rather than flaring ribs forward, draw navel to spine, knit your front ribs together. Take one more inhale as you reach up. And then as you exhale, bring your right hand to the crease in your right hip, straighten your right leg, and literally try to push your right hip towards the back of the room. Now hinge forward and reach for the front right corner of the room with your left hand. So reach, 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 reach. And then left hand comes down either to the outside of your right foot, inside of your right foot, or to a block. Use your right hand to keep pushing your right hip back. Whenever you're ready, right arm to the sky, revolve triangle pose. Keep length through your spine, hips level. If it's so uncomfortable, see if you can be with that discomfort for just about 2 more breaths. Yes, use your exhales to twist, twist, twist. You're amazing. One last round. So good, everybody. Bottom of your exhale, let it go, and just step your back foot to the top of your mat. You're in a forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow and fold. And root through your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands to heart. Before we do all that on the other side, we'll just flow for a moment. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Traction out your spine, then fold in. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. Inhale, open your heart, back bend of your choice, shoulders down away from your ears. Nice paw, and then downward facing dog. Give yourself just a moment to walk it out in your down dog. One more big inhalation. And then exhale, look to the top of your space, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. And root through your feet, rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top, breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, inhale, high mountain, pause. Left foot is your base, right heel towards your right butt cheek. So lift your right foot, reach your right hand back, grab your right foot. If you want to stay right here, work this quad stretch, perfect place to stay. Otherwise, right hand to the big toe edge of your right foot, let your right shoulder open, little micro bend in your standing leg like your shock absorbers, and then start to hinge forward as you kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, dancer pose. Lift your heart like you're doing cobra with your chest. Keep a tone in your low belly. Hug in with your inner thighs. Spread through your right toes and breathe. Yes, amazing, you guys. Your personal fullest expression. One last round. Thanks, Tiffany. See if you can stay balanced on your left foot, standing staff. So right knee in front of your body. Nice neutral spine as you reach up. Flex your right toes. If you want to, you can extend your right leg forward. Try not to lean back. One more inhale. Like you're moving in slow motion, low lunge. See if you can land with fingers and toes at the same time. And then once you've landed in your low lunge, hands to the inside of your left foot. Walk your left foot out nice and wide. Bring your back knee down and let your hips move towards the ground as your heart lifts. You can stay right here and breathe here, or moving towards cat grabs its tail. So right hand down, left arm reaches back. Grab your right foot. So bend your right knee, grab hold of your foot. This might be where you stay, or you can work it. So pivot your left toes out to the left, roll onto the baby toe edge of your left foot, and then kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot, let your heart look up. And I like to lower to my right forearm, just an option. You don't have to take it. So wherever you have ended up, wherever you're working, about 2-3 more breaths. You're holding onto your left foot, open your left shoulder, open your heart. Yes, beautiful, you guys. Nice, Devin. Take one last huge breath. Awesome, Jonna. And then slowly release. Come back. Plant your hands on the ground. Lift your back knee up. Work your left foot back so you'll be in a plank position. Inhale, push the ground away. Find your strength first. And then exhale to lower all the way down to your belly. One more belly back bend, baby cobra to start. Float your hands up, reach them back. Float your toes up, reach them back, locust. You can stay here. You can interlace your fingers like we did last time, or this time if you want, full floor bow. Nice, Jane. So bend your knees, grab your feet or your ankles, and then hug in with your inner thighs. So rather than knees splaying out, hug in. That'll protect your low back. Open through the front of your heart. Use your mid and upper back mobility. Yes. Breathe down into your belly. Soften your face so nothing is forceful or aggressive and you're not holding your breath. Spread your toes. One more inhale. Lift, 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 lift. And let it go. Just rest on your belly for a moment. Again, you can kind of shimmy your hips side to side, windshield wiper your shins. Next couple rounds, downward facing dog, however you'd like to get there. Ujjayi breath. Feel it and hear it. Use it to support you from within. From your down dog, inhale left leg to the sky. And peel your hip open once again. Bend your knee, reach it out and up. Stay here, or option to flip your dog. Left foot comes down behind you. Yes, left arm reaches forward, heart reaches forward. Lift your hips. Keep that little tone in your lowest, deepest abdominals, supporting your low back. Beautiful, friends. One more big inhale if you're in the back bend. Nice chill, and then bring it back, three-legged down dog. Left leg extends. Take an inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, step your left foot to the top of your space. Rise up to warrior one. So back heel pivots down, rise up. Virabhadrasana 1. And your back foot is not parallel to the back edge of your mat. Your right toes face slightly out to the right, slightly forward. And again, I like my feet on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, like you're working your hips towards square. Little tone in your belly. Knit your front ribs together. Take one more inhale to reach high. As you exhale, left hand to the front of your left hip, straighten your left leg. Literally try to push your left hip back. As you push your left hip back, hinge forward, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Reach for the front left corner of the room. And then when you can't reach anymore, right hand to the ground. Outside of your left foot if it's available, otherwise inside of left foot, or even bring your hand to a block. Then see if you can reach your left arm to the sky. Keep drawing your left hip back. Press back through the top of your left thigh. Lengthen through your spine. Amazing, you guys. Revolve triangle. 2 more breaths. Use your exhale to twist, to straighten your front leg maybe a tiny bit more. I know it's so uncomfortable. See if you can be with that discomfort. It's only temporary. Very end of your next exhale. Let it go and step forward, forward fold. Nice jaw. Inhale, spinal extension, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold and bow. And then one last time, we'll rise all the way up. Inhale, arms overhead, big stretch. Hands to heart center, exhale. Flow with your breath. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive down into your fold. Inhale, and spine long, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa your way. See you in down dog. Thanks, Jane. Good, Sue. All right, inhale your right leg to the sky. Then pigeon pose, right shin to the top of your space. Bring your body down gently. We will take a seated variation in a moment. So either stay in this regular pigeon, or if you want to take it on your back, you're welcome to. Set yourself up intentionally. And then just settle breath by breath. Notice whatever there is to notice. So rather than trying to tune out and go somewhere else in your mind and distract yourself, see if you can actually tune in. Just be in your body. Even your thoughts. Can't turn them off. So just start to notice them without attaching to them and wandering off with them. Just let them come, let them go. Take about 3 to 5 more rounds here. Open mouth sighs, always welcome. Just last couple of breaths. Bottom of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body. And then we'll come into a seat, so you can kind of just plop over onto your outer right butt cheek, let your hips open, and take your left leg forward. Give your legs a little shaky shake. Then I'll give you a few options. So first option, this will be the least intense. Outer right ankle on top of left thigh, left foot to the ground, and this is where you work. You can work your heel closer to your butt, your legs closer to your upper body to deepen the pose. Otherwise, double pigeon, so shin stacked right on top of left. And it's not foot inside your calf, it's outer ankle, inner knee. Feet flexed and active. And then if you want something even more intense, you can take cow face pose. So right knee on top of left knee. So any of those variations, if you're in double pigeon or cow face, you might work into a forward fold, bowing forward. If you want to add cow face arms, friends, this is just an option. Left arm behind you, or left arm on top, right arm on bottom, and then grab hold. And then you can fold forward. Wherever you are at, big deep breaths. Take about 4 or 5 more. Send your breath down into your hips. Wherever you feel like you're tightening up or tensing up, visualize your breath moving into those spaces and just softening those hard edges. You are in a forward fold. Bottom of your next exhale, start to lift your upper body. All right, and then invitation to grab hold of each foot. See if you can balance on your sit bones. Balancing happy baby pose. So you're on your sit bones, pull in with your arms, press out with your heels. A little bit of core, might wobble. And then if you want to get crazy, see if you can extend your legs like you're in a wide-legged straddle. Nice job. Take one more round here. And then release your feet, cross your ankles, rock over your feet. You can either plant your hands and step back, or if a jump back is in your practice, go for it. Move through a vinyasa. See you in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose, left shin forward. So take your time, settle in. Imagine you're trying to spread your front toes. So see if you can get them to spread. And what that does, that activation in your front toes, it locks the tendons and ligaments in place so you're not pulling around your ankle joint or your knee joint. So especially if this bothers your knee at all, try to spread your front toes. Big deep breaths. Anytime you want, big size out your mouth. About 3 more. You want last exhalation, big open mouth sigh. And start to lift your upper body. Coming into a seat once again, so you can just let your hips open, plop over onto your outer left hip, swing your right leg around. Maybe take your legs forward for a moment, give them a nice little shaky shake. Left leg on top. So outer left ankle, top of right thigh, right foot on the ground. Work your heel closer to your butt, your legs closer to your upper body to go deeper. Or double pigeon, shin stacked, outer ankle to inner knee, feet flexed. Or cow face, left knee on top of right knee. And if you want to add the cow face arms, you do not have to. It's right on top of left. Clasp your hands and then fold forward. Wherever you're at, big deep breaths. You've got a little bit of flexion through your toes and try to keep your ankles strong so your ankle's not twisting or sickling at all. Be here for about 3 more. One last deep breath. Send it down into your left hip. And then if you're in a forward fold, slowly start to lift up. Uncross your legs. For a moment, we'll windshield wiper. So feet mat width distance apart, hands behind you. Just rock your knees side to side a few times. And then after a few of those, you can either just lower yourself onto your back, or if you want one last little bit of core to get down onto your back, we're gonna take a boat pose. So balancing on your sit bones, hug in with your inner thighs, and try to lift through your heart. This is high boat, inhale here, and as you exhale, low boat, extend your legs, and lean back so everything's hovering above the ground. Draw low belly down. Inhale, high boat, lift. We'll do 3 of those. Exhale, low boat, hover, squeeze, draw low belly down. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Hold here. If you want more, see if you can reach your arms back overhead. Keep pulling your low belly down, 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 pressing your low back down. Hold, hold, hold. One more big inhale, hover, squeeze. And release everything down, full body stretch. So stretch nice and long. Maybe you reach one arm and then the other arm, feeling into your side bodies a little bit more. And then as you're ready, just hug your knees towards your belly, right back where we started. Take that nice little rock side to side. Either let both of your knees just fall to your right side, or if there's a variation of a twist you want to take, maybe you extend your right leg long, keeping your left knee in, and then roll over onto your right side. Maybe you cross your legs. So supine spinal twist one more time. Notice if it might feel a little bit different than it did at the beginning of our practice. Knees right, left arm out to your left. For cactus, your left arm on the ground. If your left shoulder lifts, that's totally fine, but have the intention of keeping your left shoulder grounded. Breathe down into your belly. Give all your weight to the ground. Your next couple breaths, find your way to the other side. Stay here until you feel pretty even on both sides. Eventually come back to center and find any inversion you want to take for about 5 to 7 breaths. Anything that puts your legs and or your hips higher than your heart. No rush. Once you feel complete with your inversion, ease your way out and finish off your practice any way you would like. So maybe happy baby, maybe just a big squeeze of your knees in towards your belly, or one last full body stretch. Anything that calls to you. any movements your body is still craving. And then eventually we're just going to find our way into our final relaxation, into our Shavasana. So take your time. Eventually that's where we're headed. And as you move into your Shavasana, you can just let your breath become effortless. Let your autonomic nervous system take back over and just let your body breathe you. My thought for you as you move into your Shavasana, it's a poem by David Walcott. It's called Love After Love. As the time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. The time will come when, with elation, you will greet yourself arriving at your own door, in your own mirror, and each will smile at the other's welcome and say, sit, eat. You will love again the stranger who was yourself. Give wine, give bread, give back your heart to itself, to the stranger who has loved you all your life, whom you ignored for another, who knows you by heart. Take down the love letters from the bookshelf, the photographs, the desperate notes. Peel your own image from the mirror. Sit, feast on your life. Shavasana.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that
Take a deep breath in. Release, let it go. And just slowly, gently start to bring movement back into your body. Eventually roll to either side, fetal position. Give yourself a couple of breaths, just resting on your side body. Really letting everything settle in, soak in all the energy, all the effort of your practice today. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. Sit up tall. Bring your hands to your heart center, either prayer hands or one palm stacked over the other. And we'll close with one big collective Om. So start by just exhaling, empty out, clear your throat if you need to. And inhale, breathe in your voice. Thank you, everybody, so much for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. Thanks, friends. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Happy Halloween tomorrow. I'll be here on Sunday.
She's so good girl. Oh my goodness, she's amazing. She's amazing, really.
Good job, bro. I know. Sometimes. You're so welcome. You're Devin, right? What's your friend? What's Ella? Mm. I know. Sometimes it's like, just get yourself to the studio. Dark. I know. Dark and cold. I know. When I look at my clock and it's like 7:30, I'm like, how's it 7:30 still dark? Does daylight saving start Sunday? Oh, okay.
How do I do yoga? Because you want to get